After cashing out my company for $42 million, I figured I was celebrating with family. A cup of tea, the swankiest restaurant in Arlington. The security chief tapped my shoulder and said, "Your sister just laced your drink," so I slipped out with the proof. Imagine this. You just sold your company for a cool $42 million, ready to celebrate. But at the celebratory dinner, with the two people you thought loved you most, someone tried to kill you. And that someone was family. My name is Haley Brooks. I'm 35, and for years, my life was deployments with the U.S. Army Military Police, then building a private security consulting firm in my off-duty hours. When I finally sold my share for $42 million, people figured I'd buy a yacht, disappear to a beach somewhere. But I didn't. I wanted to celebrate with Chloe, my half-sister, and her husband, Bradley, the two people who were supposed to be closest to me. I booked a table at Jefferson's Prime, a place where politicians whisper deals and defense contractors show off their latest wins. It smelled of dry-aged beef and polished wood. A live pianist's baritone voice floated through the air. Tonight, it was just going to be us. Or so I thought. I arrived first. Old habits, you know? Military timing. The hostess smiled, like she knew my name. She led me to a corner booth with a perfect view. Immediately, I scanned exits, counted staff, clocked the cameras. It's instinct. In a place like this, bad things just shouldn't happen. Chloe and Bradley showed up fashionably late. Chloe wore a red dress that screamed money she didn't have. Bradley's suit was a little too tight across the middle, like he'd been skipping the gym. But they smiled so big. Haley. Chloe leaned in for a hug she hadn't offered in years. Her perfume was sweet, but sharp, almost like she wanted to leave a mark. Bradley shook my hand with a grip that was just shy of overcompensating. "You look amazing," Chloe said, sliding into the booth. "This place is incredible," I replied. Figured it was time to splurge. It's not every day you sell a company. $42 million, Bradley chimed in, eyebrows raised as if he was hearing it for the first time. "That's incredible. You must be so proud." I just nodded. It had been a lot of work. He raised his glass of water, toasting to hard work. The waiter appeared, pouring wine for them, and a non-alcoholic cranberry blend for me. "My doctor doesn't want me drinking much anymore," I explained. Chloe's smile looked rehearsed. "Now you can finally relax," she said. "Let us take care of you for a change." Part of me thought, that sounds nice. The other part heard the same tone she used as a kid, trying to get out of chores. She always had a way of making a request sound like a gift. The conversation stayed light, but superficial. They asked about my last deployment, then cut me off before I could answer. They talked about their plans for Europe, a dream car Bradley had been eyeing. All the while, their eyes kept flicking to my glass, my hands, the waiter. Small stuff most people wouldn't notice. But I've spent years reading body language. Their excitement felt rehearsed. Like a commercial for a happy couple. I looked at Chloe and tried to remember the full story on the channel. Link below. Click now and watch what happened next.